Alright, what we're going to be working on today is the windows on that ship pontoon deal thing I'm building out there. While I was out there measuring, I think I want to make the windows about 16 to 24 inches. What I did is I measured it out on cardboard, and I took this quad rim, just put it up towards the top there, traced around it to get my curve. Worked out pretty good. That's what I came up with. I think that's the size I want to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 4 more of those. Or no, 3. We're going to make 3 more of these, and we'll go out there, tape them up on the ship, and kind of see what it looks like, just to get a general idea if that's the route that we want to go or not. And let's see. Put that over here. See if I cannot follow my line. What I think I'll do is I'll mark that first one as a master, because these other 2 I'm going to be kind of rushing just to get them done, just to get an idea what they look like. Alright, there's our other window. Mark master on here. Need to make 1 more. Use our master again. Sounds like the dog's outside having fun. All right. There we go. Now we have our 3 windows. We'll have to go ahead and put those out. Now we got the basic shape of the ship. Now it's time to add some detail. And what we are going to do is we're going to cut some windows up inside here. Made these out of cardboard just to get an idea what they look like. Kind of staple them on like so. I'll just give you an idea what it'll look like with some windows cut in there. Turn that around so it kind of matches. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I really like that. I think I'm going to go with that. There's going to be 3 windows on each side, and in the back I've been thinking of doing 3. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with that. I have to do is grab my tape measure. I'll measure them out. Then I'll draw them out and end up cutting them out. I measured out the windows so they're evenly matched, 15 inches apart. What I'll do is I'll trace around that. We'll go ahead and get a cut. Just trace around their cardboard like so. Arts and crafts back in school. Once we get these windows in, maybe it'll look more like a ship. Everybody comes over, looks at it, and they itch their head, and they're like, yeah, kind of see it. Then they always say it's gonna float. And I'm like, no, it's not gonna float. We're gonna have to make it float though. They're like, what? I said, this ain't my first rodeo. I built 3 double-deckers out of steel and aluminum. Worked out perfect. Never did one out of this wood. The wood's a little heavier, but hold the old calculations in my own brain here. Tell me I'm going to be just fine if I had a 5-6 foot, 24-inch diameter pontoon in the back and one in the midsection. My brain tells me it's going to be just fine. So. But yeah. So by cutting these windows in, it'll really make it look more like a ship. Maybe they won't be scratching their head so much. They'll be, oh, now I see it. See how I want to do this here. Here comes window. Looking good. Winder. Oh. There. First window looks pretty good. Not much a carpenter, but my plans is to get some treated plywood and probably cut my frames all around it so I can put the Lexan plastic glass on the outside, then my frame. Then I'll caulk it with 243 black sealer, and I think that's going to do the trick for me. I think it's going to work out good. Windows. All right. Forgot to tell you, I'm not much of a carpenter, more of a fabricator. This wood is like hardwood, 3/4 inch. I am cutting it with a steel blade because I forgot to pick up wood blades today. So taking a little longer than what I'd like to cut these out, but I'm getting her done. number 2. Ooh. Wind's blowing the sawdust right through the window. Might have to go get some different glasses. Alright, starting on the 3rd window, it's cutting out. Feels like a little slower. Light's probably getting a little dull. Not pretty, but she'll do. At least I was able to save that piece of wood there. There. Well, it's starting to look like a ship, right? All we gotta do now is make it float.